The prevalence of giant African snails forced officials to change the venue for the annual World Food Day exhibition. Normally held at the parade grounds in Bacolet, it moves to the Food Hub in Shore Park on October 18th and 19th. More from reporter Kandace Jackson.
Giant African snails are rapidly becoming a major problem for farmers in Tobago, according to Natisha Charles Panton, the Secretary of Food Security, Natural Resources, the Environment and Sustainable Development.
Right, and I mean almost everything. I think it's up to 500 plants. So you could just imagine if whatever you have in the back of your yard, it will eat it. And it goes beyond that. It actually eats material, infrastructure material. Yes, so like sand and yes, it does destroy surfaces. Yeah.
She reported that an average of 3,000 snails are removed during eradication exercises conducted by the division. These snails and their eggs can easily attach to vehicles and other items, leading to their spread from one location to another. Consequently, this year's edition of World Food Day will not take place at the parade grounds in Bacolet on October 18th and 19th.
Among all the reasons, the Friendsfield area, that is also a site for the giant African snail. And sometimes people want to park on the grass and they want to do what they want to do and ignore the police directions and all of that. But they don't understand that if it gets on your tire, you can transmit the eggs somewhere else. Yeah? So in order to contain and to control a lot of things, we decided to move it to the Shore Park Food Hub.
A smaller venue at the Food Hub means that there is less space available to conduct all activities that patrons are accustomed to. As a result, the Secretary mentioned that they have made the decision to host some of the activities in the days leading up to the World Food Day.
For World Food Day, we decided to separate the horticulture aspect from World Food Day, right? To ensure that, we treat all the plants that are going to come to the horticultural show before it goes out to the public.
Charles Panton also issued a warning to farmers who cut grass to feed animals, urging them to pay attention to the posted warning signs to prevent any further spread of the snails.
People still driving their vehicles on these areas and cutting the grass and putting it in the back of their vans to feed animals.
Additionally, she warned the public to remain vigilant. If spotted, the Secretary advised Tobagonians to dispose of the snails in the recommended manner.
Right, if you're living in a zone, you get the bait, right? Make sure you put the bait under your tires at night, right? So that when you leave from that site, then you wouldn't be transferring the eggs to another site. If you do come upon the snails, make sure you have on your gloves, right? And you capture it, you confine it, contain it. You throw the salt bleach solution with water, leave it for 24 hours, and then you burn it. That way, it would not, be reproduced into the wild.
Kandace Jackson, Tobago Updates, Television News.